Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for July 18. A new national security policy has been drafted and should receive final approval by the end of this month. National Security Minister Peter Bunting made the announcement in Parliament Tuesday during his 2012-2013 sectoral presentation. He said the 2012 security policy will upgrade and revise the original 2007 policy to address rapid changes in the environment. Importantly, it ranks the major threats to Jamaica's national security and proposes key reforms to address them.
The reforms are: 1. Removing the profit from crime. 2. Reforming the justice system. 3. Policing by consent. 4. Dismantling gangs. And 5, and this is very important, Mr. Speaker, focusing on the at-risk individuals and communities.
The National Security Minister has also announced plans to build a new adult correctional facility to accommodate 5,000 inmates. He says discussions are taking place with an international partner to support the ministry in planning and executing the construction of the prison.
It should be a high-security facility for both men and women and will allow for the closure of the obsolete Tower Street, St. Catherine and Fort Augusta facilities.
The State Minister with responsibility for entertainment, Damian Crawford, is adamant that Jamaica must insist on the unrestricted free movement of its entertainment practitioners within CARICOM. He was making his contribution to the 2012-2013 sectoral debate in Gordon House Tuesday. Minister Crawford said Parliament had to stand firm on the across-the-board adherence to the Treaty of Chaguaramas and must stand against the arbitrary banning of Jamaican entertainers on the basis of lyrical content.
While this is in no way suggesting support for lewd or crude lyrics, but remind this honourable House that Jamaica is a net exporter of services, and therefore increased efforts must be placed in the protection of the service sector.
On the local front, the junior minister expounded on plans for an Arts in the Park initiative, saying it was being developed to increase consciousness and broader appreciation and demand for the reggae genre. The island-wide series is proposed to feature top and upcoming creative practitioners streaming the content live to overseas markets using social media platforms. 5 farming and fisherfolk communities have been selected to benefit from the first phase of a project to strengthen preparedness and resilience to natural disasters at the local level. The project is being executed by the Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) and the Rural Agricultural Development Authority (RADA). Speaking at Tuesday's opening of a workshop for selected members of the 5 beneficiary communities, Agriculture and Fisheries Minister Roger Clark endorsed the initiative.
We are ready to work with you to make sure that this becomes a success.
It is anticipated that the approach used in the selected communities will serve as a model for further community-based disaster risk reduction activities.
The project will address preparing disaster contingency, information and communication systems, access to agricultural supplies in the event of a disaster, and implementing agricultural good practices. And finally, Justice Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson is urging Jamaicans to find inspiration in the tenacity and fixity of purpose displayed by Nelson Mandela, adding that we should seek to emulate his deep regard for the dignity of the human person. His message comes as Jamaica joins the global community in celebrating Nelson Mandela Day. Senator Nicholson says Mandela's resilience and willingness to sacrifice for the greater good provides us with a template to measure our contribution to the development of Jamaica and make the necessary adjustments to our service and dedication to the nation. In keeping with the theme of dedicating 67 minutes of service to children reflecting Mandela's 67 years in this cause, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller hosted a luncheon for children at Vale Royal Wednesday afternoon. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.